Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Domingo Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Germán is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone. Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hicks is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Clay Buchholz will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers
for
aren't
the
going to blow
Yankees,
you away. Career
the
ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's Kendrys Morales as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Buchholz, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hicks running from first. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. On the move again from first. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Hicks isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The
Batting
batter
fourth.
obviously timed the first one. Second
Gary.
one, he's not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pilar. Still ranging back. Goodbye home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up
The
now,
designated
Troy
hitter.
Tulowitzki. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Late that time for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Andujar, base runner at first with one out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Travis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning, but not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, 5-0 New York. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Three and two now. Line drive to left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. This one's down to third. Andujar brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is foul. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees,
they're up by a boatload
the
early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty.
The first baseman,
he's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the
second
inning.
Alex.
So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
From the stretch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Runner comes set with the 0-1. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hicks leads off second with nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today.
The right
and let's
fielder,
take a look at
number
infielder
99,
Freddie Galvis.
Aaron.
A guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Thomas Pannone enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Runner back standing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
2-2 the count. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the
Gary.
box, Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting, second baseman, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting,
Here's Troy
the
Tulowitzki
designated
now.
hitter.
Flied out in his
Troy
first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead this one 8-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team."
The second baseman.
Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Set to go now, Freddie Galvis, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set, and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Galvis behind 0-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 10.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, they'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. In comes Judge. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still 8-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for
Here's
the
Miguel
Yankees,
Andujar now.
the
He'll
third
lead things
baseman,
off as they look
Miguel
to perhaps build on an already
Andujar.
sizable lead. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and there's one away.
now batting,
And with
left
one
fielder,
away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that misses 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone.
now batting, shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush.
Now batting, center
First pitch
fielder,
fastball, middle in.
Aaron.
He's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Softly hit out to short. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. So striding forward now, Justin Smoke.
for Toronto,
he's 0 for 1
the
thus
first
far.
baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble that a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rowdy Tellez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is line to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Smoke at second with 2 down. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. A ball and 2 strikes now. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Kendrys.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The right fielder,
the
number
Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. first pitch of the at-bat. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Batting.
Yeah, you're
Second
watching this
baseman.
pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're
Red
missing over the heart
Warrior.
of the plate, not using the quadrants.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Devin Travis, a base hit in his first trip.
This one doesn't look
Devin
good so far. Down by
Travis.
a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 10.
So stepping in, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Your attention, please.
Is going to come on as
now
a defensive replacement now as he
number
takes
45,
over at first base.
Luke Voigt.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. McGuire, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to Voigt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 9-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki.
For the
0-2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Popped him up.
Tulowitzki.
Drury is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki.
The batter, the third baseman,
striding into the box, Miguel Andujar, a hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well
now
executed
left
two-seamer
fielder,
on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Pilar is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pilar. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
For the
1
Yankees,
for 2 on his line so far in the game. Torres
Ladies and gentlemen,
is going to come off
your
the bench
attention,
as he'll
please.
be asked to lead off
Pink
the
hitting for
bottom
the
of
Yankees.
inning number 6.
Number 25, Gleyber Torres.
They'll start things here at 316. 9 homers and 25 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Up next for the
Next
Yankees,
for New York,
the
Aaron
center
Hicks.
fielder,
So far, 2
Aaron
for 3 in this one.
Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Hernandez. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping into the box.
The first baseman.
He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the
Boyd.
6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And it's fouled away. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3
The
fastballs
right
at this
fielder,
level
number 99,
usually turns into a knock.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Now batting,
Boy, there's a
catcher,
bullet base hit right
Gary
there. You have to hold there, Theo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Richard ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and they get the double play at third. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Your
Torres
attention,
will
please.
stay in the ball game as a new
defensive
shortstop.
change for the Yankees. Now playing shortstop, number 25.
Chad Green
Gleyber
is on to pitch from the bullpen
Torres.
now to start inning number
Now
7.
pitching for the Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
And now the Toronto
Leading
number
off
4
for the
hitter,
Blue Jays,
Rowdy
the
Tellez.
designated
0 for
hitter,
2 for him to this
number
point.
44.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that
Now
location.
batting,
So a
left
good
fielder,
job there of
Teoscar
exploiting that. That can be real
Hernandez.
hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready for another shot now. Randall Grichuk. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line shot to second, but it's caught in the side.
Your
David
attention,
Phelps
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping
pitching
for
for
better
Toronto,
results than the other
number
arms that
35,
they've run out there in this one.
David Phelps.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius.
Leading
He
off
was a
for the
ground-out victim
Yankees,
last time up.
the second baseman,
First
Didi
delivery to him on the way.
Gregorius.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the 2nd out.
now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
In now, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead.
Ladies
Adam
and gentlemen,
Ottavino has been
your
summoned from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
as he'll do so
Now
to start
pitching
the
for
8th.
the New York Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He'll try and
Leading
do
off
what he
with the
can to
Blue Jays,
work toward cutting
the
into
second
this
baseman,
big deficit.
Devin
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the
With
shortstop.
that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top of this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Ready once again, Reese McGuire. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 9-0. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees,
flyout for him in his
the
last
left fielder,
trip.
Almost, Matty.
Giancarlo
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wow, all I know is these guys
now
don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup
Aaron
flips over and digging in, Aaron Hicks. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 2 for 3. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Smoke will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 10-zip. Into the box, Kevin Pillar starting things for his side
Leading
in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Standing in, Brandon Drury. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's just 2 for 9. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you could have.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Domingo Germán earns the win, his 2nd. Clay Buchholz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.